Hello everyone, and welcome back to OneCloud. In today's tutorial, I am going to show you how I draw highlights in Photoshop. This is the very informative video for those who are intermediate or beginners in Photoshop. So I am going to suggest you guys to watch this video till the end, and must do like and subscribe if you like it. So firstly, I want to tell you guys how I am going to explain you everything step by step. So in first step, we will learn about the shortcut method of drawing highlights using inner shadows. In step 2, we will learn about how to put highlights on textures and detailed surface. In step 3, I will teach you how I draw highlights in Photoshop manually. After this, we will learn about the theory of drawing highlights, which is very important for you guys, because without that, you guys may face a lot of problems while drawing it. So let's start with our first step, which is shortcut method to draw lights. So I have the plane, and I decrease its brightness by adding adjustment layers. And now I am going to add a light source in our composition. Okay, that's looking nice. So I am going to double click on our main subject, and I will select the option Inner Shadow. Here I am going to change the color and the blending mode to Linear Dodge. You can see we get instant result by this. Now we can adjust distance, choke and size of highlights according to your light source, and can adjust the angle of your highlights as same. So now we get our highlights on our subject, but what we should do about the lights, which are unnecessary. So for that, you have to right-click on the FX button and click on the Create Layer here. You got an individual layer of inner shadows. Now you can erase the unwanted lights on our subject with the help of Eraser tool. Let's move to step number 2, in which I will show you how to add highlights on textures and surfaces. So what you have to do. Firstly, you have to create a solid color layer, and you have to clip it with the main layer. Now change the blending mode to Linear Dodge, and do double click on the adjustment layer. Now the new window of layer style will open, where you have to adjust the underlaying layer in the way you get the texture bit highlighted, and just click on OK. Now by invert the mask layer, you can use brush tool to add highlights at the places where it is necessary. This tool is used by many of professionals while drawing highlights on surfaces and walls. Even I use this method too. Now it's time to move towards the third step, where we are going to learn how to draw highlights manually. Basically, I use hue and saturation adjustment layer for that, and I clip it with the main layer. Further click on Colorize, and adjust the color and saturation according to the light source. And now you just have to invert the mask layer, or started using brush tool according to the light. Let me show you how I draw it all. have much of knowledge about the tools we can use for highlights, but this all is worthless if you are not using them in proper way. So let's talk about the theory of highlights. This concept is too big as I can explain each and everything in this video, so you guys can contact for classes of Photoshop, in which I will explain you how to use Photoshop from basics to advance. So the things you have to learn is 1. Make sure that your highlights are not as bright as the brightest part of your light source. 2. You have to imagine the directions of the ray, and you have to draw your lights according to the light coming from the back. 3rd, always create leaks of the light in your subject, which will provide a realistic look to the manipulation. 4th, try to understand the source of light example. If the background light is a spotlight, then we will draw sharp light without much leaks, but if it is rare one, you have to draw it smoothly with leaks. And there are many other rules about the light and highlight theory, which I will explain in my full course video. You guys can contact me if you want to learn these things much more precisely. It is not free, but it worth a lot. If you like this video and got a knowledge about the tools and things, please subscribe my channel. It would help me a lot and would increase my confidence too. So, thanks for watching this video till the end. Hope you like it and press the subscribe button.